Hi there, welcome to another episode of Canada's Movie and TV Hosers. This is a show where we talk about lots of pop culture things, movies, TV, trailers, streaming, books, all kinds of stuff. I'm Gregory Barrett, and with me is my wife, Christine.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, Christine is responsible for the nice background behind us.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
So today...
Gregory wanted it to be something geeky.
No, I was just going to put up another background so we could be somewhere else.
No, you have to celebrate the love.
Okay.
I made you cookies.
Thank you, dear. This is not a regular show. Normally we post 2 episodes on the weekend, but this week, because of the Super Bowl and it's really late here, whole bunch of trailers and teasers dropped for the Super Bowl, so we're doing this extra show. Hopefully it's not too long, and all we're going to do is talk about those teasers and trailers that dropped.
Yeah.
Minus Fast X, because they dropped that on
Right, we already
Friday,
talked about that.
and then we talked about some other trailers on the previous episode, so we're not re-talking about those things.
And we're currently missing Fluffy Kitty, although she's here, but you can't see her. She's a little bit frisky, so we'll see if she comes back in the shot.
We'll see if she comes back to her pedestal, but she seems to be in a bad mood today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too much sleeping.
So let's just jump right into it because there's no news and no reviews today. So we're doing these I'm putting them in the order that they're coming out.
Okay.
So the first one that we got coming out is The Mandalorian Season 3.
Season 3.
Which we're getting on March 1st.
Which is coming up really soon because this is the 14th.
Not too far away.
Yeah.
And so we got a small teaser during the Super Bowl, not a full trailer.
Right.
What are your thoughts on this teaser, and are you excited for this show?
I'm excited for it. There looks like to be a lot of action this time around, and a lot of different places where they're going to be. It's not them just walking around a lot.
This looks like as if it's more of a big, epic movie.
It looks like it looks
except
really
we're getting it over several hours because they're...
Fingers crossed.
I think they're going to Mandalore. There's a whole bunch of Mandalorians fighting.
There.
We're getting flashbacks to the Old Republic and the Jedi Order. That's probably Order 66.
Okay, yeah.
With the Jedi fighting in the temple and that.
He's got the dark saber and he's going to Mandalore.
We haven't seen any of Moff Gideon in the promotional material,
who knows? Maybe he'll be at the end of the season because they made sure to let us know that he didn't perish. So he's probably still out there.
He's got to be around somewhere. There's, oh no. Is this the best Star Wars show? Mandalorian?
Oh, Andor is a better show, but The Mandalorian is fun and more for everybody.
Is Andor better than this?
Yes.
The Mandalorian
has been boring at times. It takes him a while to get anywhere, and he thinks a lot. The only good thing is that some of those episodes were saved by the cuteness of the Baby Yoda, in my opinion. There's been some boring episodes. Overall, it's fun, but they drag it out so much. So hopefully this season looks really packed.
You know why they do some scenes at a slower pace and why some stories go at a slower pace. It's because this is essentially a spaghetti western.
Yeah, I know, but
they gotta have that long establishing shots and just...
I don't find
it.
I found some of the episodes have been rather dull, not that great. There's parts of them that are pretty boring. But this looks really jam-packed, so it might not be like that. And we still get to see the Baby Yoda, and he's still a baby, and he's still real cute, although he's probably 53 by now?
Yes, he's using his force powers more. We see that in the trailer.
Yeah, doesn't look like he's passing out as much.
Yeah, well, he's not moving giant monsters now. It's just random...
better at it.
Random savages on a world are coming after him.
He's just some training. Anyway, so it looks fun. I can't believe it's coming in a couple of weeks. We're gonna get it, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited for this as well. I mean, the first 2 seasons were great, and they just keep upping it. So
yeah, I think this is up.
Second season was better than first season. Now they're upping the game. So that's what you do with sequels, You up the action, you up the drama, you up the characters, you up the comedy.
I hope. The Book of Boba Fett was very disappointing, so I hope it's not like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only good part about that story was the Mandalorian's part.
You didn't like Book of Boba Fett?
Oh my god.
with the Mos Espa Vespa gang.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah, that
Almost
wasn't well received. I'm not defending that at all.
Wow.
And some of the other Star Wars shows of late, Obi-Wan
was like
have been disappointing.
Sneak peek.
People didn't like that, and they didn't like Book of Boba Fett. So
I liked Obi-Wan a lot better, but it was missing some things. Yeah. But Andor for me has been the best of these shows that we've had. So
I don't know. I think this one might be better, but I'll see how this season goes. I might rewatch Andor sometime because I could definitely rewatch that.
I really liked Andor.
So I'm excited for Mandalorian Season 3. Are you guys going to check this out? Are you excited for it? Have you watched the previous 2 seasons? Did you watch the other ones? Maybe you're not a fan of Star Wars at all. This could be a place to jump in. Just start watching The Mandalorian. It's not long. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below, and we'll read them out on the next episode. Forgot to mention off the top, we're supposed to always ask this, that if you enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe, because liking the videos will help us, and the more subscribers we get, the more it'll help out spread to see if other people watch it. Trick your family into watching, friends and family, force them to watch our episodes there. Yeah, Christine's working on her giant East Coast family there. Okay, so we're both looking forward to that. Next trailer is Creed 3. We got a teaser for it. This comes out on March 3rd, so 2 days later. After we get the first episode of Mandalorian,
it's only like a couple weeks, 2.5 weeks. For me, I don't do boxing movies. I don't like boxing movies. I don't really like wrestling.
Did you see Creed 1 or 2?
No, I'm not into boxing. Okay. Sorry.
I saw both of them. Creed 1 was surprisingly really good. I wasn't expecting much from it. I mean, the last Rocky movie that we got was Rocky Balboa. That's Rocky 6, which was the best one.
It's not my thing at all.
So Creed 2 wasn't very good for me.
Oh, it wasn't?
It was just kind of, it's another boxing movie. Didn't blow me away. The first one was surprisingly good, and that was by Ryan Coogler, who directs those Black Panther movies that you love so much.
Okay.
So
some I like, some I don't.
He did the first Creed, and it was amazing, and then the second one was kind of just average for me.
Well,
I don't think it lost money.
It's just not my thing
This looks quite good, and it's got Jonathan Majors in it, which he's in everything right now.
Okay.
Well, he's Kang in Quantumania. We already saw him in Loki.
Oh, okay,
I just saw him in Korean War movie Devotion. This guy's in tons of stuff right now.
Okay, yeah. Well,
so he's good.
If you like boxing movies, this is for you.
I'm gonna check out Creed 3. I don't think Christine has much to say. Didn't you watch Rocky Balboa with me?
I don't know. I don't care.
It had Milo in it.
I've seen one of those movies. I just don't like boxing movies.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't care for boxing or wrestling. I mean, when I was a little kid, we had like wrestling on with the Cuban Assassin and Sweet Daddy Zeke. It was just ridiculous.
Oh, the Mexican wrestling?
No, it was maritime wrestling.
Okay, I don't know what that is. I would have watched WWF.
No,
as it was called back then.
Like this is our
back
own
with Hulk Hogan and
that we had.
Macho Man Randy Savage, Ultimate Warrior.
Watched. Anyway, so no, I'm not into
Christine's not into boxing. I'm going to check out Creed 3. Hopefully it's better than 2. Maybe it'll be the best of the franchise. I hope all these movies are good. What do you guys think? Are you fans of the Rocky Creed franchise? Are you going to go check this out anyway? I would recommend checking out. Like, they're quite good if you're interested in this kind of stuff. Let us know your comments down below. We'll read them out on the next episode. Next, we got a funny commercial for Super Mario Brothers, which is coming out on April 7th, so not too far away.
There, we need a plumber. This
is a great 90s style local cable TV commercial.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's from it's definitely from the 90s because it's like, check us out on the World Wide Web, and then it gives you a website. And
probably people are checking that out.
I should check that out. Wonder if there's anything on there.
I'm sure
see if Super Mario's plumbing service is available.
Yeah, exactly.
I think this has the potential to make a lot of money.
Listen,
I think this has the potential to be $1 billion movie if it's good.
I never played these games. I never played video games. So I was too old for them, I guess. I don't know.
Did this trailer speak to you at all?
Not at all.
You like the commercial?
Yeah, I know, it doesn't even seem funny. I mean, if you like the game and you played it or the many versions of the game, I sure enjoyed it. But unless it has a good story, like I said, if you go to it and it's like the story of Up, I'll go to it. But if it's not got a good story, I'm
Does
not
anyone
going.
remember the story of Up beyond like the first 10 minutes?
So the little boy and the old man and the balloons.
I thought it was a little girl. And then, yeah, he took the balloons and they went off.
I don't remember it.
And they went off, and then he's in this strange land, and there's this guy there with all these dogs that can speak because they have these special speaking.
And the old hero guy.
Yeah, what was that all about?
Yeah, they went off with the balloons.
I think everyone just watches that movie for the first 10 minutes and then turns it off.
I liked it. Anyway,
The rest
if
is
it
just
has a good
I can't
story,
remember.
like Finding Nemo, then do you remember that one?
No.
Anyway, I'll go to see it, but I'm not gonna go to see it. Just
I'm going to see Super Mario Brothers, and I think this is going to has the potential to be $1 billion movie because if it's good and it's got a lot of big names in it, but I guess they're not really the best voice actors. Although Chris Pratt does a lot of good voice acting from the Lego Movie. All the trailers make it look really fun and funny, and the design of it looks great.
Funny.
And this is a nostalgia film because it's going to appeal to people. The younger Gen Xers and older millennials, and even maybe
our daughter plays,
maybe a lot of the millennials might even
Kart.
appeal to a lot of Gen Z as well.
She plays
because
Mario Kart.
This is something that could appeal to adults and kids.
Yeah, well, it's just not.
So
funny.
if it's good, this has the potential to make a lot of money.
If it has a good story, let me know. But I won't be watching it.
I know there's a lot of excitement buzzing about this already, so I wouldn't be surprised if this makes more money than if this goes above $1 billion. If it's good, okay? I'm not saying it will be. I haven't seen it at this point. Are you excited for Super Mario Brothers movie? Do you think it looks great, or do these characters mean nothing to you? Let us know down in the comments below, please. We'll read them out in the next episode.
You know, the only thing I think of when I think of Luigi from the Super Mario Brothers, back in the day, we had the Tim Hortons, and they thought it looked like Jesus on the Tim Hortons. We all went to see it. And to me, it looked like Luigi.
There was the Luigi Jesus
he looked
on the side of the Tim Hortons.
I saw it. I see where they're getting. I think it looked more like Luigi than Jesus. But yeah, they said they changed the lights and it went away. But
well, of course it would be on the side of a Tim Hortons because it's here in Canada.
And we had to go over across the street. They wouldn't let us on the property to look at it. They were all freaked out, so we had to go to the liquor chick and look at it in the liquor treat. And there was crowds.
Wow.
Why
are you giving all these local references to where you're from?
That's the only thing I think of when I think of
People could be
Luigi.
Watching this from another part of the world.
Everybody's heard of it when the Jesus came on the Tim Hortons, but I thought
I've never heard of this before.
Luigi. Anyway, that's the only thing that gives me nostalgia about Super Mario Brothers.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, moving on. So after that's coming in April 7th, but on May 5th, we're getting Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. They dropped a new trailer because there was a TV spot during the Super Bowl, and then they dropped the full trailer.
Yeah, because we'd already seen some of this.
Yes, what did you think of that full trailer that we watched?
I loved it. I'm really excited for it. It looks like the other ones. It looks good. It looks funny. It looks a story. Although I think there's more sadness in this one.
You think someone's going to die?
Yeah.
People are predicting who's going to die.
Well, there's a shot that shows Nebula holding Chris Pratt, and he's like, looks like he's.
You think Star-Lord's going to die?
He looks sort of dead. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
he just passed out. Maybe he fainted.
People are thinking either
I think it's
Rocket is going to die.
Rocket seems
because he's in these trailers a lot, and it's the very sad parts in the trailer.
Sad. He finds his family.
No, that's not his family. That's his girlfriend, Leela. The otter. She's an otter.
I thought it was his family, but he finds his people from his roots anyway, I guess we'll say.
But also people are predicting that Drax is going to die because Dave Bautista's not doing this anymore. He's out.
And Groot looks
he's kind of had a public outing.
He's bulked up. He's like a tall teenager
he's getting
now.
Bigger.
Yeah, he's looking big.
No, previously he was the teenager. Now he's like in his prime, in his 20s, and he's bulking up.
He's looking bulky. Anyway, it looks fun. It looks like a good time.
Are you really interested in Leela?
Oh, the otter.
You seem really
looks
interested
so
in learning
cute.
about
well,
her.
I love otters. I was watching an otter video the other day with
Okay.
Otter and the baby otter. They're just so cute. I love seeing them. I've seen them in person.
That's a
They're just
character
so
from the comics.
Yeah, it looks so cute. Otters are cute. Anyway, yes, it's like Baby Yoda moments. It's like we get our cute moments in this movie.
Okay.
But it looks really fun. We know that Gamora has come back somehow, and
Yeah.
she's like
come back as a dick,
as an a-hole.
according to the trailer.
So that's news that we just got. We didn't hear that news before.
Mm-hmm.
And the villain looks very creepy. He has like someone's face, like stuck on his face or something.
Mm-hmm.
Looks creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, looks fun. I want to go see it. How long do we have to wait for that? When is that one coming out?
May 5th, so it's still a little bit of ways away. That's kind of gonna.
So, wow.
That's gonna start off the summer season, because
Okay.
then a couple weeks later we get Fast X.
Well, we're 2 weeks and we got March, so we're almost there. When we have a stormy day like this,
Okay.
it makes you think winter is long.
So you're going to see Guardians Volume 3 in the theater.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe in 3D.
I'm
if we
excited
can.
for this. I don't think they do that. Not for IMAX. I'll just go see it in IMAX, because IMAX phased out a lot of the 3D.
Well, whatever. Whatever's the best
It doesn't
viewing
need to be in 3D
experience.
for me.
I just won't touch anything.
I'm
in
looking
the
forward to
theater.
this. I've been looking forward to it for a
The
while.
key
This
is
trailer was really good. It really amps up your excitement, and people are worried. Like, what's gonna happen to them? Okay, they're
Yeah.
so worried. Who's gonna die?
It looks
Okay.
like there's some sadness.
Are you fans of the Guardians of the Galaxy's franchise? Or if you've seen them in the Avengers
I am.
movies or in Thor Love and Thunder from last summer? What are your thoughts on the Guardians? Are you going to go see Guardians Volume 3? Let us know down in the comments below, please. Next, we're not going to talk about Fast X because that came out on Friday. Hey there she is. Here's our guest star, Fluffy Kitty. Hello there, girl.
She was getting into your physical media there and trying to get into the chords and everything.
She's very restless
It's frisky
today.
today.
So next we got a new TV spot. It was like 30 seconds for coming on June 9th is Transformers Rise of the Beasts.
Oh my gosh.
Are you looking forward to this?
No.
I thought you liked the Transformers.
I do not like the Transformers. Listen, I was so excited, right, for the first Transformer movie when it came out, because when I was a kid, they were new and it was cool, and my cousin had an Optimus Prime, and I thought it was beautiful. And I went
they
to
could
see
actually
the movie.
transform.
Yeah, did things. And
Yep.
I never got one. But, yeah, and then I went to see that movie, and I was like, this is crap. I was very disappointed. And I have been.
The first one, you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
But Bumblebee, I really enjoyed. It's different than the other one.
Did you see that in the theaters?
No, I saw it afterwards because you told me it was.
I saw it in the theaters.
It wasn't like
and I
the
said
other
it was
ones.
Decent.
I
Haley
did like
Steinfeld.
Bumblebee. That was cute. But I think this movie that's coming out, it's just stupider than the first one.
Mhm.
It looks so dumb. Why would animals be turned into Transformers?
But you know this is not Michael Bay anymore.
I know, but the concept
directors.
looks really dumb. Anyway, you go to see it. If you say it's phenomenal, I'll watch it, but I have a feeling it's really dumb.
Oh.
And the thing is that I don't get is, why can't we have, like, my old Nissan Sentra be a Transformer? Like, why can't we have some old Camry be a Transformer?
You
What is
could.
it? It's not, though. It's just so boring. Like, more personalities in the vehicles. Stop this animal thing. Come on, Transformers. It looks
People
really
are
bad.
predicting that with what they saw of Mirage, that they might start putting more character into these Transformers, which is kind of what they started doing in Bumblebee. That's why people liked it more.
Yeah.
To me, I saw Bumblebee in the theater.
Sports
To me,
cars
it was
and
kind of a
things.
nothing movie. I know
It
people
was
like this
cute.
one,
It was cute. It wasn't
but
like
I've been
the other
checked
ones.
out on Transformers for a long
they're not
time.
good.
I saw the first one. I'm like, yeah, this was fun,
Oh,
but
I
it
didn't
was
think
it
it
was
was
way
fun.
over the top in Michael Bay, and then they tried to make a sequel to it.
God, it was
How do you make a
really-
sequel to something that's already
I
way
thought
over
it
the
was
top?
Really dumb.
It's hard to top yourself.
Just really stupid.
So I kind of
Anyway,
I saw 2 and 3. Not in theaters, but I can't remember them at all. I don't think I liked them.
Bumblebee was.
I
sweet.
skipped 4. I saw 5 in the theaters. That's that Kingdom one, that sword. Or, I don't remember. Transformers
I don't know. I haven't
5
seen them all.
made no sense. It was the only movie I actually got up and walked out of in like the
Oh.
last 10 years to go
They've
use
been
the washroom
terrible.
in the middle of the show.
Oh
'Cause
no!
I had no idea what was going on. And I came back and it still made no sense.
They're mad. Clara's right in front of the or Fluffy. Sorry, her stage name. She's in front of the camera. But she's sticking her leg off.
Okay.
You'll get to see her leg, I guess. Anyway.
Hopefully that doesn't bother people, you know? I'm okay with it.
Her legs in my face. Funny. You see her little toe beans. Anyway, yeah, the Transformers. I'm not going to see that. If you come home and tell me it's amazing.
It was terrible. 4, and now I saw Bumblebee, and I didn't really care. Yeah, so am I going to go see this on June 9th? Yeah, I'm going to go see it, but I don't really care. Am I expecting much from this? No. Is it going to be great? I doubt it, but I'll go in with an open mind. Yeah. And if it's amazing and really fun, then yeah. Okay. I'm going to report back either way.
Report back, but I won't be going.
They've had a lot of misses,
yes.
Okay? I would say 1's okay, but 2, 3, 4, 5, they had 4 ones that were not good.
You said they were worse than 1, and 1 was terrible.
Oh, they were way worse than 1.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It didn't work for us, okay, is what we're saying. If it worked for you and you're really excited for this Transformers movie, great. Let us know down in the comments below and why you're such a fan of these. Let us know what you like of each of the Transformers movies. Maybe we'll revisit it sometime, but...
Yeah.
Okay? And it'll give us a fresh perspective on it. Okay, so that's Transformers. Next, we got, on June 16th, a week later, we get The Flash. Now, they dropped a teaser, and then they dropped a big trailer, and it is now Tuesday, and the internet is still talking about this.
Well, it does look good, even though it has that, I don't know if he's in jail now, but Ezra Miller, he's definitely...
Oh, he's not in jail right now.
He's not in jail, but he's up on some kind of charges.
Oh, he's up on tons of charges. I think the first one already, he pled guilty to it.
But regardless, he looks like he's doing a good job in the movie. And now your toe beans are in your face. Yeah, it does look like a good movie. I do want to see it. It looks interesting. I like the story because, of course, if they got a good story, they got me. Mm-hmm. So I do want to see it. So now she's good watching kitty. Her own self.
Good kitty. Good
anyway,
kitty.
I do want to see it. It looks fun. It'll be a Father's Day weekend movie.
I'm confused because I'm really excited for this. Of all these trailers, this is the one I'm excited for the most. Of all 6 of these. Okay, hold on, we'll get to that at the end. But not only am I excited for this, I'm just confused because in the last time we saw his dad,
yeah, his dad played by the original Flash.
Barry Allen? Yeah.
Yeah, Barry Allen.
So his dad, and the last time we saw his dad was in Justice League, and it was Billy Crudup. I'm pretty sure that guy in that trailer is not Billy Crudup.
Didn't in the show, wasn't it the original Flash guy that played the dad?
Played the dad?
Yeah.
Oh, John Wesley Shipp?
The original Flash guy.
Was that?
Wasn't that?
Yeah, it was at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it changed to different... Anyway, we're not talking about that.
Anyway, that's all I know.
What happened to Billy Crudup? Did they recast Billy Crudup?
I don't know.
I didn't hear about this. It looks amazing. There's a reason why everyone's still talking about it 2 days later. You got Michael Keaton back as Batman with the Danny Elfman score, and people are comparing the action in it to the Batman Arkham Asylum games, which are very popular games on PlayStation and PC, I guess. I haven't played them. So that they're comparing it to those games, that's really good. So people are really happy with that. It looks like it could be pretty funny. Supergirl in this looks amazing. Okay? And the fact they brought back the best villain from the DCEU. They brought back Michael Shannon as General Zod. Okay. Wasn't he just the best villain in Man of Steel?
I don't really remember this. I don't like the Superman movies of late.
Man of Steel was great.
I don't know.
We're going to rewatch that because we're going to rewatch the whole DCEU because it's going to change after this movie.
Well, I'm only rewatching the ones that are good.
So you know what Flashpoint is, right?
Yes.
So we saw that on the Flash show.
It's very complicated all the
Just to give people the heads up, this is comic book fans know about this, so you know what? This could be considered a spoiler. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up the spoiler alert.
It does look like it goes into stuff that the show covered. It does look like it's going back to his
but
mother.
It doesn't. But people might not have watched that. They wouldn't know this. So I'm going to put up minor spoilers. A lot of people already know this, though. Is that this movie they're doing? Okay, when the spoiler alert comes down, you can unmute or just jump ahead. A lot of people know that this movie is doing the Flashpoint storyline, which is a famous storyline from the comics, the most famous Flash story, actually. And they did in the show in season 3 or something, or maybe it was 2.
There were so many seasons.
So what happens is Barry uses the Speed Force to travel back in time to create an alternate time variance.
Yes.
An alternate timeline where his mother is still alive.
Yeah.
Who was killed when he was young. And what happens is he messes up the whole DC universe.
He messes up everything.
So apparently from this trailer, there was no Superman in this world.
There's no superheroes.
He's in the DCEU where there's Ben Affleck Batman. But once he goes through the Speed Force and changes the timeline, then the Batman is Michael Keaton.
Right, but of course
there's no Superman.
Batman is not a superhuman. He's only a hero. He's just a normal man.
Yeah, there's no Henry Cavill Superman. So now now there's Supergirl, who's crazy apparently.
Only Supergirl and the Flash, it seems, are the only two superhuman.
And Batman.
Well, he's not a superhuman.
In fact, even at one point, they're on a rooftop of some Arctic facility with all these armed guards. They're like, "Oh my God, what are we gonna do? Batman, what do we do?" I love that. He's just like, "Batman, what do we do?" And he's like, "We try not to die."
She's in a straitjacket or something.
Yeah, she comes in and starts.
Anyway, we'll see what happens. It looks interesting. I mean, I'll forget about the Ezra Miller stuff. It does look interesting. Yeah. I'll give it a go. I like the show. A lot of people
don't know about the Ezra Miller scandals. So
we watched some of the show. I mean, we didn't finish the show. We watched many seasons of it.
That's with Grant Gustin.
Yeah, and I enjoyed that. So I'll go to this movie. Be fun.
Yeah, I'm very much excited for this. I wasn't as excited before this, but what we just got, this looks amazing. Also, it's playing on my nostalgia because Batman from 1989, I saw that in the theater like 3 times. And when I got my physical media, my VHS, we watched it over and over again. So this is something big from my childhood. In fact, I just recently watched Batman from 89 and Batman Returns from 1992 with the kid like 6 months ago.
I know you watched them all. Some of them aren't very good.
Oh yeah, some of them aren't very good, but we just watched these. I enjoyed them. I don't think she enjoyed them as much, but
she liked some of them.
That was our Batman back in the day. So I'm looking forward to the Flash movie. I'm surprised they didn't rename it to something else, at least Flashpoint or Batman Flashpoint.
I don't know.
But are you guys excited for the Flash? Are you not going to go see it because of all the Ezra Miller scandals? Do you want to know more about that? Let us know down in the comments below. We'll read that out next time. So that's the Flash. That's 5 trailers now, or teasers. Then we got one more teaser for Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, which is coming at the end of June on the 30th.
Yeah, it looks fun. It's got some returning characters. Marion looks like she's in it.
I don't think that's Marion. That's a different actress.
It's someone that looks like Marion and talks like Marion. I think they've done something so it is Marion.
Did you see the digitally de-aged Harrison Ford?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think they've de-aged people or something. It definitely sounds like Marion.
They've de-aged him.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Marion is in this. Aren't they married?
Sound like her voice anyway.
They got married at the end of the last one, I believe.
I don't know.
Pretty sure they did.
It looks fun.
Are we gonna see Mutt in this? I don't think they're bringing back.
He's asking if that guy's still a Nazi or something in the.
I don't think they're ever going to bring back Mutt. I highly doubt we're going to see Shia LaBeouf in this.
No, I don't think so either. But it just looks like
it'd be funny if we did.
He's on a horse. He's in planes. He's fighting with the whip again and not having too much success. Anyway, it looks fun. It's going to be a fun time for the summer.
It seems weird for an 80-year-old guy to be doing that stuff.
Well, he's Harrison Ford. He can do whatever he wants.
I guess. I know a lot of the I think a lot of the fighting stuff is going to be the de-aged Harrison Ford.
Oh well.
And so it's going to be all flashbacks to him fighting Nazis
They
back in the
always
day.
had, like,
Probably
stunt
got
people anyway.
I'm guessing it's my guess for this movie, and I don't know anything. I haven't even looked up stuff like synopsis or anything. I'm guessing he's after Mads Mikkelsen back in the day when he was a Nazi, and now it's the 50s. I'm guessing maybe the 60s, and he got away, and so he's still after Mads Mikkelsen because he's one of those Nazis that got away.
Well,
maybe he's in South America.
They're after the same thing, more likely. They're after the same treasure of some kind.
Maybe.
Yeah, it looks like it. Anyway, it looks fun.
Does look fun.
It'll be a fun summer
You think it's going to be
opener.
better or worse than Crystal Skull?
That one wasn't very good, was it?
Yeah. So
I
is this what does this one look better? Because people were excited
like
for Crystal Skull.
They were, well.
Yeah, people were really excited for Crystal Skull.
Was pretty, but I think it was kind of stupid. It was about aliens or something.
It had It had 100 million opening box office.
Oh, yeah?
And that was back in the day when that was way harder to do.
I remember being disappointed by it. But anyway, this looks like fun. Give it a go.
Yeah. I'm excited for this. You see, what's his name? John Rhys-Davies?
Yeah, he's in it.
He's in it. He's got to be like 80 as well.
He might have a new monkey by now.
Okay. I'm looking forward to it. It's not my most anticipated because after this, I would say my most anticipated of those 6 was The Flash. That was the best trailer for me. Of these 6, Mandalorian Season 3, Creed 3, Super Mario Brothers, Guardians Volume 3, Transformers Rise of the Beast, The Flash, and Indy 5. Which of those are you most excited for?
Well, I'm only going to watch The Mandalorian, Guardians, The Flash, and Indy. Those are the only ones I'm actually going to want to see. Guardians of the Galaxy would be my most anticipated.
Mm-hmm.
And then The Mandalorian, I'd say. And then Indy, and then The Flash.
But you're not going to go see Creed 3 or Transformers Rise of the Beast?
No.
Okay.
I mean, Creed might be a good story. I don't know. I just don't like boxing. I don't like that.
What? Well, I'm going to go see all of them.
Okay.
Just because I have to.
You tell me if there's any that are really good.
What if I come back and say it's Transformers? You going to go see it?
I'm highly doubtful, but I might look it up online first. You might be tricking me. You might be tricking me to go see it.
Might have to look up reviews, right?
Yeah. I think it's really stupid.
But I'm not the kind of person. Do you think I would post a spoiler-free reaction and a good review here, all to trick you to go see this bad movie?
No, you can be tricky sometimes.
Okay, but at the same time, you could just look it up and be like, "Oh, this has a 20% score on Rotten Tomatoes."
That's where it's down for, I think, or maybe even 18%.
I don't know. We'll see if people like it or not. Are you excited for seeing Indy 5 or any of these movies?
I mean, Indy and The Flash.
Let us know down in the comments below.
Yeah.
And we'll read it out on the next episode.
Yeah. Let's hope they're good. The first one's in a couple weeks.
Yeah. So how else can people get in touch with us, Christine? We'll wrap it up here. We don't have any other comments to read.
No.
But make sure you include my idea about the emails. Do you remember that?
No.
Okay.
You can email us at CanadaMovieTVHosers@gmail.com.
Yep.
You can follow us on Twitter at CanadaHosers, and you can follow Gregory at St. John's Critic. And if you're talking about us on Twitter, you can use the hashtag CanadaHosers.
Okay. The email that's also down in the description below, that's for if you want to suggest a topic for us, or if you want to suggest a piece of media for us to review, like review, a show, an old show or a new show, or a movie or that. Let us know if you want to suggest a news topic you want us to cover. That could be a good idea.
I'm not watching it.
Well, maybe it'll be... It could be Friends, but if we watch the first episode, we can tap out. We don't have to watch the rest if we want to tap out. Okay? So if someone could suggest, the longest show ever running, they could suggest, I don't know, The Simpsons, right? If we don't want to watch all 35 seasons or whatever of The Simpsons, we don't have to.
I think my dad has watched them all.
Oh, I have up until the previous season. That's the most watched thing on Disney Plus apparently when they released those stats in January. Everyone's watching. Yeah, because it was a
Well,
Fox property.
if you're
Everyone's
bored,
watching it
put 'em
on Disney Plus.
There's always something good in The Simpsons.
That's their most watched thing.
There's always something funny there.
Yeah. Okay, so you got the email. We got all that. Please
like and subscribe.
Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed our ramblings.
Yeah, and happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Bye.
Take care.